Hello, this is Noreen from Joya Cards, and today we're going to make another Valentine's Day card. Now this one's pretty easy. There's lots of little stamps, but this one's pretty easy. I think anybody can really do it. So this one will use a bunch of stamps. We're going to use Little Ladybug. This one is so cute. And we're going to use Heartfelt. We're going to use the sentiment from Heartfelt. And of course the ladybugs are here. We're going to be using a wish for everything because I put on here in the bottom here, lucky you. I just thought that was funny. And then for the grass, I'm going to use the grass from Nature's Beauty right here. And then from my meadow, I'm going to use the little tulips here that are in purple and their stems, which is right there. Now there is a grass in this one, and so if you don't have the other stamp, you could use this one. I just like the other one better. And then the clouds, I also used from this stamp set as well. And then also the Heartfelt die. Actually, it's not a Heartfelt die. It's detailed die, heart dies, which is one big die, and it cuts out a million little hearts. And when I was cutting it for something else, I kept all the little hearts, and I put it on this card. So that was pretty cool. So the first thing you want to get is your black base. And it's a typical 5.5 by 4.25 scored. So here's our base right here. And then I just wanted a little whisper of red. So this one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And we'll go ahead and snail that up and just fit it on right here. Bunk, 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 bunk. Now, because the inside is so easy, I'm going to jump to the inside, and we're going to use the designer series paper from my heart. This stuff is so cool. So I'm going to take this, and make sure when you're cutting this, this is 4 inches. So this is 4, and this is 5 1/4, and make sure that the hearts are going the correct way. I like to cut it the wrong way because, you know, that's how I roll. So I'm going to put this on here. And then we're going to use the punches that came with the Heartfelt set. And you've got a scalloped one and a plain one. And then I'm going to get the designer series paper again. And I just cut this piece from another project. And we are going to take this one and we are going to cut the red one out. So go ahead and stick it in. And then when you're about halfway, push down about halfway so you can line everything up how you want it. That kind of makes it so you can get right on it and then punch. See, it is perfect. So we're going to put this to the side and this to the side. And then we're going to grab a piece of, this is MELLON MAMBO. And we're going to punch this out. And this was just scratch paper. So remember when you're doing all your die cutting and everything else, that you keep all your little scraps, because, I mean, that's silly to throw anything away when you're making cards. So we're going to do those two. And then I want to stamp the sentiment from the Heartfelt. It's right here. And we're going to do that in real red, just so it kind of pops out. Because this is really, MELLON MAMBO is very pink. And so this is red. And get it nice and inked up, because we're not using the Stamparatus, even though I love the Stamparatus. And then I'm going to go ahead, watch my head if I happen to stick it in the camera, and give it a nice little amount of pressure without rocking it. Don't rock it. And then lift up and pull it off. So that's perfect. So we're going to put this to the side. Make sure you close up your box really good, because you don't want to dip anything into it. And then I'm going to take this and get out my silicone mat. These things are great because it keeps your work area nice and clean, and you know, it just is great with using glue and stuff like that. And then I'm going to line this up. Boom. And then I'm going to nail it again and just stick it right in the middle. Boom. So the inside's all done, so we can go ahead and concentrate on the outside. So what I've got here is a piece of the shimmery white. I kind of like using shimmery white when it comes to anything that's an occasion like Christmas and all that. So we are going to, first of all, we're going to take a sponge and balmy blue, and we are going to ink this up a bit. And I'm going to use my silicone mat here. And just take one of these sponges. You can get these in a 3-pack, and you cut them up into 6 little squares. And then get a piece of scratch paper and kind of do it off like this, because we're going to make the sky. It's just ever so slightly blue. And that will kind of, if you left that just white, it would look a little strange, because I almost did. So just a little blue. And then we're going to go ahead and take the clouds. And the clouds are from my Meadow. And I've got the big cloud here just already on my stamp. And I'm going to put him, oh, and I want to grab the pad, because I am using the clear stamp. So it's better use the pad for the stamps. And I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put a smaller one and dip that in there. And you notice I'm not putting them over here, because I'm going to have all the verbiage over there. And I'm going to put one like right here. And that's good enough. So we are done with the balmy blue. We put that to the side. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out the Happy Valentine's Day. And this is from Word Wishes. And these are great. So they have all kinds of holiday sayings on them, one of which is Happy Valentine's Day. And what I did is I cut out Happy Valentine's Day twice. Now I've already die cutted these. I cut them all twice and I glued them together because it gives it just a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to take my fine tip glue and I'm going to go ahead and glue these up and put them on, and I'll see you in a second. And I'm back. Boom! So that was fun. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp our ladybug. So we're going to go ahead and use Memento, and we're going to take the ladybugs here and stamp them up really good, because we're not using the Stamparatus. And I'm going to give a little room for the grass. And actually, I'm going to go ahead, strike that. I'm going to do the Lucky You first, because I want to make sure that's right in the middle here. So you kind of have to kind of eyeball it. Lucky You. All right, go back to that ladybug and put her right here. Great. And then get the other ladybug and put him right there. Perfect. And then the grass. Dunk. So I'm going to do it 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take it again. Go 1, 2, 3, because it gives it a little bit of dimension. I'm going to skip over the middle. 1, 2, 3. Remove the dog hair. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. And there. So that's that. And then I'm going to grab the tall grass from my Meadow. It's not actually the grass, it's the stems for the tulips. And I'm going to put, using that same green, I'm going to put one there and one there. And I'm going to put one over here and one here. That looks good. And we're done with the green. So make sure you close up your box real good. Then we're going to grab Highland Heather. Yay, finally some colors other than red and green from Christmas. So, and then I'm going to grab the tulip, which is that stamp right there. And this is really cute. I was really surprised on how cute this was. I'm going to put one there and put one there. And I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one there. So that's really cute. And go ahead and close this up. And then from that die that I was telling you about, the detailed heart dies, there's little tiny little hearts in here. And here they are, already pre-cut, because I used it for another project, and whoops, I left an ink open. Bad. I had another project, and you know, I wasn't gonna throw out all the little cute hearts, so I kept them. And look, I get to use it for this, and I don't even have to do anything. So I put one here, and I put one over here. Is that Ladybug's really liking what the Ladybug's getting? So I'm gonna put one right there. Yay. Now the last thing is just doing some coloring. So I'm using my blending pens, and I'm going to be using the black, and I will go ahead and I fill in the black. How they kind of have it all sketchy with the little white in there. I don't like that. So I'm going to fill in the black with, this is the dark basic black, and then I'm going to use the dark pineapple punch on their bellies. I'm going to use light petal pink for their faces, hands, and feet. And I'm going to use the dark cherry cobbler for their wings. And then for the little heart, or the little flower, I'm using the light Rocco Rose. So I'm going to color this, and I'll be back in a minute. And voila, it was great. It was fun. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and nail it up and stick it to the card front, just like so. And that's it. This is a really simple kind of card. So if you like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, watch. You can make comments. If you put a comment there, or if you email me, it's Noreen@joyofcards.com. And if you're the first, I'll give you the demo card for free, but you have to contact me because I won't be able to contact you. And also in the beginning of my video, or before you clicked on to open the video, there's a listing of all the products that's used to make this card, and there's links. So you click on the link, it goes right to my Stampin' Up! Page. So you can buy the stuff too. Please buy, please like, please watch, please do all those things. So and that's it. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Bye.